Hello. Welcome to the stream. Um, Today I'm doing more um, what's it called? Colony Sim stuff. And it's gonna be real fun, trust me. I know. A lot of it's gonna be today working on this thing, which is a testing for the AI system, because I'm switching over from a newly built system to the satellite system that I used on. There's an old video on it that's garbage, but basically it's a GOP kind of system. But yeah, I'm gonna be making it. I'm gonna detaching it from the original ECS it was on, and then working strictly on it for new stuff. So. And I'm going to be posting it on GitHub in case anyone wants to use it. It's probably not very user-friendly though. But yeah, currently this does nothing. That's what I'm right now getting to work. So, yay. Okay, so everything in here is correct. I've done a lot since the last time. I got agents to work and they walked around and did tasks. But when it came to actually doing multi-step tasks like to build a wall, you need to go and pick up wood and then go to the wall and then build the wall. It wasn't able to do that. So I'm just taking the old system because the satellite system, because the satellite system was built for that. It couldn't do it couldn't do in-depth searches, but it could do regular searches, which is what I need for this. I don't need super complex stuff. But theoretically, they could figure out, oh, I need wood for this thing. Well, there's no wood that I can tell. So I'm going to go and find, what's it called? I'm going to go find some, so I don't have it, I can't make, or like, there's no wood that I can find. So I'm going to instead look for something that creates wood. So for example, a tree. Go down or go over, chop down the tree, come back, use the wood. There you go, the end. But yeah, now I'm doing that. What was I doing actually? Yes. So I'm basically trying to detach it from the old ECS, which is taking a little bit of time because it was pretty ingrained. Not super ingrained, but it does make it so that, like, see right here, I have to take this out now. There's no reason for this to be here. So if I recall correctly, get object, yeah. Satellite get object. And it's gonna take a couple minutes to say the least. Yeah, I'm doing a stream because I'm forcing myself to not watch things while doing it. Specifically, just listening to music and working on it. Okay, so I should actually have it action plan, shouldn't I? So, how does action planning work? I don't have it here. Dang. Okay. But yeah, the architecture of the system, how it currently works, is there are objects, there are agents, and there's the planner. Objects are technically agents are objects. In theory, you can have them separated, but you should have them as the same thing. Objects are used to enact actions. So, like, you can chop down a tree, you can build a wall, you can punch a person, and that's what you do item or objects for. The objects are passed in for the planner, and when it's looking for something, when you pass through objects that can be checked if they're valid for the thing, then there are actions, which are things that the planner figures out if the action satisfies a context, and if it does, it'll use this action. And if there's things required for this action, it'll fit, or contexts that are required for the action, then it'll figure out some contexts that it can use, or like actions that can satisfy those contexts, and you know, it's recursive. And then there are goals, which are, I could theoretically just take them out entirely, but I'm going to leave them in just for now, which are basically you need to do X action in order to satisfy the goal. So I'm thirsty, I need to go drink water. Oh, well, there's no water. I'm going to go to the well to get water, drink some water. Awesome, cool. So the action drink is linked to the goal thirsty. And you can have goals be anything. I'm just saying in terms of needs. But in here you can see that all of these are separated into their own things. And yeah, you just you know, create a new one of these, and you know, you program it and make it work. And like, these are really small. So there's a, you know, 28, probably more like 20 line thing. You could probably remove some stuff in here, and it works. So yeah. But yeah, it's interesting. I'm gonna be working on all of this, so, and I'm using these too as reference, because these are where the stuff was originally being used on. Iterate, update, call action. Okay, okay. And what action is it trying to call? Update. Huh, okay. Call action, call. Action plan complete. This is where it's figuring out new things for the end thing. So action plan complete, which is in Salite, which is actually the planner. Action plan complete, yeah. So then I go into main and do Salite.action plan completed agent, which will be I'm just gonna do local IID equals this, and it will be, I'm gonna pass IID in, and then, or wait, how does that work? Let me see real quick. Okay, so agent is the object, and then this one would be IID. So this is underscore entity or underscore ent this, and then that, and then let's see, agent inventory. I'm trying to think of what I need to do right now. Yeah, I guess just call that and see what happens. Because I know it's gonna break, I just want to see how it breaks. Attempted to call index. Ooh, wait, what? 104. AI planner. Goal equals agent. Wouldn't that just be goals? That's weird. I don't know why I would get the goals and then not use them. Is it used somewhere else? No, it's actually not, huh? But that is actually here. Let me go into here. Goals equals. Well, actually, I should be doing this in this one. Goals equals. Let me actually do this on another line. And then have goals be, for now, just hunger. And then in init, get goal list, salient goals, priority. So goal, priority, goal, which would be hunger. Priority agent.primal.hunger. Okay, so that's an issue, huh? That means currently it applies every agent. It assumes that the agent will have that goal, which is not the case. I used to have goal sets, and then or like in a really old projects I would do. There are goal sets, and you assign a goal set to different entities. Like you'd give let me think, like a grazing animal, for example, you give them the goals of graze and sleep. So that would be hunger and exhaustion, and the last one would be, I guess, just those two. And then, well, I guess health, which would be a lot more complex. But then you'd have like a person that walks around and does things. You'd have occupation, hunger, exhaustion. You know, all the different things. Okay. So all of these are not correct right now. I know that much. So instead of agent.primal.thirst, it's just going to be. Maybe I should have. One sec. I think I'll actually give them primals. Primals is a good idea. Primals is a system that I would use when I'm doing AI, where entities would all have primals, which basically gives them different needs. exhaustion, which is also 0. See, all of these are just simple things that I've set up just now. It's weird that it acquires the goals of the agent and then never uses them. Oh no, wait, actually. That's interesting. So I think I could actually simplify this, or rather make it work more like as similar to how I thought it had worked. So instead of doing that, for I goal name in pairs agent.goals. Oh wait, no, agent.agent.goals. And this file is all things that you should, when you import it into your project, redo all of these to work with your system. Otherwise, it won't work. Which is a bit of a hassle. It's not a plug and play sort of thing. There's a bit of setup, more than a bit of setup. But yeah, goal name agent.agent. Is that agent.agent? Yeah, agent.agent.goals. And then do, and then goal equals satellite.goals goal name, and then goals table.insert goals. I've been looking at that word so long it doesn't look like a word anymore. And then goal name n is gonna be local n equals goal dot priority agent environment. Environment doesn't exist right now, and I'm not entirely sure why or what it's supposed to be. Okay, and it doesn't exist where it was originally used, like here. This was all that there was in the original. There's nothing before this that tells me what environment is. So kind of screwed there. But yeah, now I have the goals. Now I can go up here and go. So this is my current goal, and then I go. Wait, how does the priority work then? Oh shoot. Okay, current goal equals goal plus 1. Goal planned equals true. Interesting. Okay, but let's go through get object. Yeah, that's all correct. And then goal acts are the goals. Oh, the actions that can acquire actions that can satisfy this goal. Okay. And required context. So it goes through the potential what? Wait, what is it getting potentials of? Get potential. Yeah, potential, it's potential objects. This is something that doesn't exist. So the thing is that right now it needs to somehow find a way to I need to figure out a way of having it so that there are things that can satisfy the need. So I'm gonna go into main and go and do satellite dot, oh wait, no. What was I doing? Making it so that there are more objects in the world. That's what I was doing. New entity. And this one is going to be x equals 300, 150, and then food equals 5 or something. I don't know how that's gonna work right now, but that's just gonna be that it's something that can be eaten. Okay, room ent. So this is specifically something that only happens in the original framework. So I'm now gonna need to create another thing, which is function satellite dot get objects. Or no, wait. Objects. Get objects. I don't know. It specifically is stuff that would go here, so yeah. Tile floor. Room and tile. Yeah, no, I remember what this one is. Yeah. So in this case, it would be return entity. No, wait, underscore ent. I think. Get objects, object ID. In this case, it would be a satellite.get object. Act check potential object, which is checking what object would be able to. Okay, so this is getting objects that are in the room, which in this case is all objects. No, this is wrong. See, I'm gonna make something to make this better later, but for now I'm gonna do pairs ent and then do that. So ID object and then go through like that. Although I could do, wait. No, I'm gonna do it like this. And then just do that. And now I need to do act, get or check potential objects, object ID. Crud. How does check? Well, I guess one thing is that I need to do satellite. And then this one is undefined. check potential object. No, it's right here. But yeah, it is a satellite function. Check potential objects. So I need the object ID in this case. Object ID right here. Object ID, and then this one is check the object's inventory if it has an inventory. This is specifically if it has an inventory. With how the system worked on the old one, it was able to check the inventory of other objects. So for example, if another character was holding an apple, one character could just go over, take it out of their inventory and eat it. Which I was working on a way of making that not possible by either having agents able to hide what they're holding, or oh wait, has that been going this entire time? It has. Dang it! Oh no, you're kidding me! Oh, okay. Well, I have no idea. My model has been offset now, and it probably looks bad, but. Gosh darn it, why did it do that? Well, I know why it did it, but it's annoying that it did it. Okay. Anyways, now going to do more check object inventory as well. To do work on this. It doesn't work because object inventory has items instead of entities. So in the original, an object could be moved from one inventory to another by just moving it from one table to another, like the ID of the object. So when it draws things in an inventory, or when it draws things in a floor, it just looks through the objects in that floor's inventory and then draws them. So technically all objects can like basically stack recursively. So that means that it worked perfectly fine in that system. In this system, it's not going to work because I want it to not only be portable and usable on anything, but also, you know, stuff. I also want to redo a lot of this and have it work on a Blackboard system instead of a literally checking everything system. I think a Blackboard system would be a lot more reasonable. What is going on with the music right now? No, it's good. Okay. So get objects in this case is going to be interesting for the actual game that I'm working on, because it has to go through every object on the table, or like on the map, as well as all entities. So I'm gonna have to, and by every object on the map, I mean it goes through every tile, finds the objects, and then puts them through this, which means that I'm gonna have to, you know, actually I'm gonna make a Blackboard system. I'm not gonna have, like off the bat, I'm gonna make a Blackboard system because that's not gonna work. In case you're wondering, a Blackboard is something that an AI uses to it basically stores a bunch of information in the Blackboard of things that it knows. So for example, this is here are some notable locations. Now I know them. I can go to those locations very easily. Here are some what's it called? Caches of items or whatever. Here are other agents that I can interface with. Here are all you know, objects that I know where are, and it doesn't store all of those objects. It just allows for a sort of proxy between itself and the world. It can store literally every item it's ever encountered, but it usually won't. At least I'm not going to have it that way. Now I wonder if strings are encoded larger than a table with 2 entries. Whatever. Okay, so underscore function underscore bb dot new equals local underscore black boards equals this. So now it's going to create a new blackboard. Should I just have them get random titles? Yeah, I'm just going to have them get random. And I'm going to have it do it the same thing as this one.